Okay, Erica Enders and Ron Krischer come to the line, and we have been told that there was a lane change at the last minute. Erica has the lane choice. This is her best starting position ever in Pro Stock, number 5. Of course, a career best 667, and this was Friday night when she got the news, and she was doing the dance saying, wow, I like that.
But from a performance standpoint, I don't think she could have got any worse of a draw than Greg Anderson would have been the only worse draw she could have got than Ron Krischer. Because Ron Krischer, even though he only qualified 12th, he did not make a good run in that Friday night session. In fact, his best run was actually in the 4th session, which is he's the only Pro Stock driver that had his best run that wasn't in the Friday session. So, I mean, this is going to be huge for Erica. Ron Krischer's running very good in the heat right now.
Yeah, this may be our best matchup performance-wise. These guys both running very well. Watch the reaction time. Performance of Ron Krischer during qualifying, it did not carry over here, as this one was a walkover. Erica 6.77 seconds at 2:04.
Yeah, Ron Krischer must have broke something shortly after he let the clutch out. Maybe it just didn't go into second gear or something, but because it broke pretty early. But Erica, hey, got her second round win, does a good job. That car's been running very good all week, and she deserves it.
Take another look. And Gary, you've got more on Ron Krischer?
Yeah, Larry Morgan was standing here at the monitor with us and was watching, and he said, even before they went to the line, he said Krischer's in trouble. He said they even had him trying to help them, that they had a problem in one of the holes, and they pretty much anticipated that was what was going to happen on the launch.
So now we do have some more inside information. Thanks, Gary. No female has ever made it to the semifinals in Pro Stock, which you may find hard to believe, but it is the truth.
Well, you know, in Pro Stock's one of the harder cars to drive because, you know, not only do you have to get the car to launch, get a good reaction time, but yeah, it's so important to be able to shift the car on time at the right RPM. Otherwise, you lose elapsed time. And we talked about in fuel cars, you know, we're dealing with hundredths of a second in reaction time and so forth. It's the same thing with the Pro Stock cars. Plus, if you miss the shifts a little bit going down the track, you can lose 100th or 200ths of a second on that too.
The one thing she's been working on from her end has been her reaction times. Got a problem with Mike Edwards' car.
They're looking down at the clutch pedal area. I don't know if there's a problem with one of the switches under there that helps with the rev limiter, because there's a switch down there when they rev the thing up off the line lock, and then they release, it holds the RPM until they release the clutch and then allows the RPM to climb when they launch the cars.
You see Rick Stewart telling them move it in. In fact, Erica is already pre-staged.
If that's not working, it's going to be very hard for him to get this thing to launch, because he ain't going to be able to put the throttle to the mat.
Erica does it. 6:79, and she's on her way to her first semifinal. And look at the celebration back at the starting line. The Slammers crew is slamming all the way into the semis, and congratulations to everybody.
Yeah, and they deserve it. That car has been running very well all weekend, and Erica did a nice job on the starting line, had 100th of a second advantage. Looked like Mike Edwards, I don't know if he did have a problem or they got it fixed, but he had a decent light. But, you know, Erica was, you know, held it from start to finish. It was all her.
So, who will she face in the semifinals? Will it be Greg Anderson or Warren Johnson? That one still to be determined. And there is Erica at the far end of the racetrack.
Good light that time. 40 to hit 50.
And you can hear them talking about you've already got the light. And told her she had a 40. She'll be pleased with that. The helmet comes off. And look at the crew. And listen to the crowd. As Erica climbs out, the crew quickly hustles down to not only get the car, but to congratulate their driver on another page of NHRA Powerade drag racing history.
Well, Erica Enders, here you are with another little piece of NHRA history. First woman to go to the semifinals. What are you feeling?
Oh, this is awesome. This feeling's amazing, you know. This track's awesome. My guys have done a wonderful job this weekend. The car's running great, and the Slammers Ultimate Melt Cobalt could go to the next round. You know, we got Greg, but anything can happen here. He says this track's bad luck for him, so we'll see what happens. Thank you very much.
She's already given Greg the round win, and the race hasn't even happened yet. Don't let Warren know that. That'll really get him up on the tire.
And as one of the grand champions of this sport over the years, you're facing one of the new young faces now in Erica Enders. Your thought about the next matchup?
Well, see, that's the great thing about motorsports. You can have the whole gamut of ages and sexes out there, and that's what makes it interesting. You know, we got this GM Performance Parts GTO running pretty decently, but they're coming along with their program. They've made great strides this year, and, you know, I applaud them for that.
I will look forward to that next round. Thanks.
Thank you.
It will be the WJ and Erica Enders match. You remember the first time you made it this far in your career?
Yeah, boy, that's a long time ago. I actually think...
Well, what about the emotional side, though? That's what I'm going for. What were the butterflies like?
Oh, they were huge, you know. I mean, getting to the semifinals at a national event. I think actually I made it to the final one in 1981, and I hadn't even been past the second round up to that point.
And Warren Johnson. Can you believe it? He goes red. By 6/1000th of a second, Erica Enders is going to her first final. To give you an idea, Warren's been to 148 of them, and I would not have bet that he'd have gone red.
That's a big surprise. You know, that was old age and trickery against youth and enthusiasm, and the enthusiasm was on Warren Johnson's side. He was too enthusiastic and got the red light.
His first red light of the year. He's been beaten on hole shots. In fact, 4 races in a row he got canned on hole shots. But this one just, I mean, it just stunned me. I know it stunned you too.
Yeah, my jaw dropped, basically. Me only missed by 6/1000 of a second, but it might have been 6 seconds. It doesn't matter. You leave before the green goes on, so automatic disqualification. And Erica Enders is into her first final round in pro stock.
8 women have made professional finals. She's number 9 and the first in pro stock. It's never been done before. And take a look as the team and the family and everybody celebrating the moment, but they don't have much time to celebrate, because they're going to have to go up against either Jason Line or Dave Conley. And there is Erica. Let's go talk to her.
Erica, did you know that Warren Johnson went red?
Yeah, I knew he went red. I seen his wind light up on the board as I was going through my gears, and we shut it off, saved some parts, and Jason Line had lane choice anyways, I think. So this is just phenomenal being in the finals here at Chicago. I'm just so excited. This Slammer Chevy Cobalt is running great, and my guys are awesome. They're doing a great job. I can't wait. Who knows what's going to happen in the final? We'll see.
Every round you advance, you're making history here in pro stock and NHRA history. Do you think about that at all?
No, I don't. I think about that Wally at the other end.
Well, go get it.
Thank you very much.
All right, so let's set it for you, because Erica in her first professional final will be going up against Jason Line, last year's Rookie of the Year. He'll be going into his 14th career final, the 6th this year. And of course, Jason will have the lane choice. So as you watch the celebration, we head for commercial break. And Jason Line, is he going to be a statistic? The first man ever to lose to, that's right, a woman in pro stock. It's never happened before. And they have just made it to the line. Erica Enders with the engine change. She'll be over in the right lane. Jason Line's team, very courteous. They did not bolt to the line. This was just a few moments ago, and you can see, look at that big, deep breath. And that's back in the pits as they suited up while they were buttoning up.
Yeah, I've had that happen before, you know, as you make an engine change and you're thrashing to get up there and you're putting your stuff on, try to get up there in time because they're calling you up there. From a driver standpoint, she just has to focus on doing her job. The problem is when you're a rookie, sometimes it's a little harder to put that aside. If she can put that aside, just focus on doing her job, because she can't do anything about what's underneath the hood, but she can control what she can do in that cockpit, and that's what she's got to focus on.
There's her road to the final. Let's get more from Dave Reef.
Yeah, part of that dilemma, Marty, the fact that car flat wouldn't start for about 5 consecutive minutes. Jason Line very courteous, waiting in the back for her to make the move. They finally did get that car started. Here she is.
she goes, red. Jason Line runs it on through at 671. Wouldn't have made any difference. A 677 at 203 was Erica's numbers. Remember, that was a backup motor, not the one that they had turned in all those great numbers with. She took a shot at the tree and missed.
It's a lot of things to think about. You know, when you do have those engine changes, you're probably thinking about what could go wrong. You also know that probably she knew maybe that engine wasn't quite as good as the one they had pulled out, and she knew that Jason's been running strong all weekend. So it's one of those things. Let's take a shot at the tree. She obviously missed it, and like you said, it didn't much matter because Jason Line made a great pass.
So Jason now has his 8th win of his career. And let's check in with Dave Reed.
Still got to be awful proud of this team.
I'm very proud of this team. I tell you, I have to thank God.
Wait for a burnout. Still proud of this team, right?
Oh boy, I tell you, I'm so proud of what this team has done. It's really amazing for us to be here right now. Eric has done a fantastic job in the driver's seat. We had to change a motor in between those rounds. It's a lot of stress for a young team, but I tell you, I thank God for what he's been doing with us, and I'm looking forward to next season.
Pro Stock Competitors been talking about this team for quite a while now, Gary.
Hey, let's hear from Erica Enders. She's back in her bed.
It's not the trophy you wanted, Erica, but do you understand what you accomplished today?
Yeah, we do. I mean, it's awesome to go to the finals. No joke, we would have wanted the Wally, but you know what happens? Jason's a great driver, all these guys are, but I really got to thank Victor Cagnassi for giving me this opportunity and my dad for supporting me for all these years. He's my best bud. He's here. Wish my boyfriend was here to share this, but anyway, this team is awesome. Slammers Ultimate Milk, the Chevy Cobalt. We're going to be ready to go in Dallas next week. It's my birthday, so I'm going to win then.
The winningest female driver in Pro Stock history.
Our hometown course in the Houston area, so not too far away. As they say in Texas, it's just down the road a piece.